Hello everyone and welcome to some more Pokemon TCG live content. Today I'm playing Snorlax Stall, which I have made even more toxic by including a Gothitelle line in the deck. I think that's how you pronounce this Pokemon's name. Please excuse me if I get it wrong. But anyway, Gothitelle has the ability to read the stars, and once during your turn you may look at the top two cards of your opponent's deck and put one of them back and put the other card on the bottom. So basically what this does is let you control which card your opponent is going to draw into, which is very good when you're playing Snorlax Stall, because let's say for example you look at the top two cards of your opponent's deck, and the top two cards are a Buddy-Buddy Poffin, and their bench is full, so the Buddy-Buddy Poffin is useless. And let's say the other card is a Boss's Orders. Well, you can just put the Boss's Orders to the bottom of the deck. They can't draw into it, they can't boss around your Snorlax, and it just buys you more time and lets you kind of control and dictate the game. It's also very useful in combination with cards like Misfortune Sisters. So let's say you look at your opponent's top two cards, and you see there's a Rare Candy there. Then you can go for the Misfortune Sisters play knowing that there's a Rare Candy coming up in their next two cards. Or if you're playing, Shiyu, if you've got Jealousy Singe ready, you've got Shiyu in the active, you look at your opponent's next two cards, you see like, one of the cards is, I don't know, an Iono, and the other card is, a Nest Ball, which they don't need when their bench is already full. You put the Nest Ball at the bottom and you say, you know what, I'm going to Jealousy Singe knowing I'm going to get rid of an Iono, or I know I'm going to Jealousy Singe knowing I'm going to get rid of a useful card. You can actually set up multiple of these on your bench and use the ability on all of them. So I've been able to set up, normally 2 of these in a game on the bench, which means you can look at 4 of your opponent's cards. So let's say you use the Read the Stars move once, you use this ability once, and the top 2 cards are like a Research and an Iono. You put one to the bottom, but the other card that's going to the top is still quite a good card. So then you use it again, and you could potentially, make your opponent have all their good supporters and just keep putting all their good stuff to the bottom. So it's a cool card. I really like, the ability. Feels really good in Snorlax Stall. I would say the only downside about playing this card is that obviously, it does mean that there's more ways for the opponent to gust around Snorlax. And also, because we are playing what is a stage 2, we've had to fit in, spaces for this card itself, for this line. So you see here, I've got a 3-1-3 line, so that's 7 spaces dedicated to this, plus 3 for the Rare Candy. So now a sixth of our deck is basically focused on this Gothitelle line, which does mean that Snorlax Stall is going to be less consistent than it normally is, because you're losing 10 spots, and you're losing. So we're not even. I haven't even been able to find room in this deck for Erica's Invitation, and we're only playing like 1 Eri, 1 Cyllene, only a couple of boss, less counter catchers than you normally would in Snorlax, because I've had to try and fit this. I've had to make space to try and fit this extra Pokemon in. Well, I have fit this extra Pokemon in, but what I'm saying is I've had to remove, I guess, consistency cards from Snorlax to make this work. So I'm not saying this is better than Snorlax Stall, as often is the case when I play my weird rogue decks on this channel. Normally the meta version is just better, but it's a fun way to play it. So let's check out some games. Well, I mean, at least we can draw some cards with Rotom, but yeah, it's not the best hand. I have an Ultra Ball, but it's not really anything I want to discard. Maybe we just Artazon. It depends what they have, right? Okay, we Artazon for Snorlax, switch into Lex. Okay. This might be Lugia though, so they might be able to get out of this, but you can't ask for a better turn now. I was saying how bad it was, but this is, yeah. See, I could Ultra Ball and put one of the Goths down, but I don't want to get rid of my counter catchers. I don't want to get rid of anything. So problem, yeah, this does play more Ultra Ball than Snorlax normally does, because we're trying to find a stage 2 line, but yeah, there's things you don't want to discard. Well, this might be Zard. We might have just trapped Lumineon on turn 1. That would be nice. It is Charizard, okay. That's probably like the worst possible start for Charizard then. They open up with Lumineon. Like, that's got to feel bad. But they should play, a Collapsed or a Turo or something to get this Lumineon off the field, or a Switch, Alright, there's the Iono, which I'm fine with that. Didn't have much going on. Can't use the counter catches or anything currently. We get an Arven. That's something. My first time playing the block since I went to EUIC. I used to be a big block fan, and I went to EUIC and it felt awful. I only hit 1 Zard and 1 PAL all day. I know I've said this before, some of you already know this, but yeah, since then I haven't really, not really been into stally or control type decks, to be honest. I kind of yeah, I don't know. Not that I didn't have a good experience, I did, but it kind of showed me how limited they can be, and well, I guess how it also my limitations as a player. You know, trying to play a Stally archetype when I haven't been playing the game that long. But anyway, we're in a good position here, and we're just going to go for a Rotom and an instant charge. But yeah, this matchup here actually reminds me of a matchup I had on my challenge last Friday, where I was playing Gouging Fire, and I went 3-1. I was 3-0 going into the final game. It was against Pidgeot Control, and I played Rad Charizard in my Gouging Fire list. It's like the one that I made on my channel a couple of weeks ago, but I've changed a few things. I did post it on the community tab, and I open up against Pidgeot Control with a Rad Charizard. It's like the worst starter against a stall deck, because he was running Snorlax. I was like, brilliant. I literally opened up with the one Pokemon I don't want to open up with, which is what has happened to my opponent here. And they just Infernal Drained for no energy. Interesting. Oh, I guess they had one in hand. They don't want to overcommit. But anyway, yeah, I'm surprised they didn't Arven for a switch. But I don't know. Maybe they just felt it was better to get Charizard set up. But yeah, anyway, it felt horrible going into that, opening up a Zard against Pidgeot Control. But that's the way it goes sometimes. Let's have a look at Read the Stars. What's their next card? Charmander can go to the bottom of the deck. I could Fortune Sisters now. I could wait a bit. Actually, let's get rid of this. And we can, if we have the middle evolution, we can get 2 going next turn. I might save my Fortune Sisters, because then we can look at the top deck twice next turn. And we could Fortune Sisters, you know, something good. We could put something good to the top of the deck. But yeah, Gouging Fire is my kind of go-to deck at the moment. And, they had Forest Stone. And, yeah, I've got 2 challenges next week. And I think I'll probably play it to, but yeah, I'm thinking probably will play it to both of them. I was going to say maybe 1 or 2, but I think, yeah, there's not much else I really want to play. I have Dragapult built, but Dragapult just doesn't feel great currently. Oh, no. And yeah, Blissey did okay the other week when I went 3-1 with Blissey at locals, but you have to hit the right matchups to beat Blissey. So yeah, Gouging Fire is my go-to deck currently. It's a deck I'm really enjoying, and I want to try that weird Shiyu Armarouge deck that some guy, like, I think it was at Thailand or somewhere, they went like 6-3 with it, and it looks crazy. You're basically attacking with turn 1 to use Shiyu to power up you're using Shiyu's second attack to power up your bench, which just seems crazy. That seems crazy. Right, we need to put more stuff on the bench. Only a Charmander, not great. We'll boss it up though. And let's go see what's next. Charizard, that can go to the bottom. What else have you got? Fire, you can have your yeah, I suppose they can have the Fire Energy and put Nest Ball to the bottom. And then we're instant charge. Right, we're done with Fortune Sisters, so we need to hit something. I need really to use the Flute and put something else on the bench, because we don't play Erica's Invitation in this list because I couldn't find the room for it. We probably do need to just run like a one-off Erica's Invitation, but yeah, I couldn't find the room for it. And that means Turo's going back in the deck. Fantastic. Just gotta hope they can't find it. Hope that we can just keep manipulating their top card and they can't find it. Actually, I've got Mimikyu, right? I didn't really even need to bench that Charmander. I could have just gone into Mimikyu. They're going Lumineon again. Oh, I suppose they already had it in hand, right? But that does mean now Lumineon's back on the board, which is nice. Because they can tour up the Charmander, but then that leaves Lumineon on the field. So I don't think that was the right play. Oh, the Lumineon for Arven. Okay, maybe they have switched then. And then they're going to use the Turo to pick up Lumineon later on, perhaps? I don't know. But anyway, we're just going to Rotom now then. We just go into Rotom. Although Rotom will get knocked out if they have the Charmeleon. Because I think Charmeleon does 70. So we need to put a tool on Mimikyu. Mimikyu, sorry, not Rotom. We don't go into Rotom, we go into Mimikyu. This is a good matchup for Snorlax anyway, so we should be fine. Oh, okay, so they're going to go into another Charizard, right? And that's fine, I'll just bring up Mimikyu. They get rid of Pidgey, so they're not even going to play the Pidgeot engine. I mean, I suppose, you know, I could trap it, but still, it just lets them get any card they want. It's kind of strange that they didn't go for it. I don't know. It's just a bad matchup for Charizard, I suppose, you know, regardless of what they do. But yeah, we know they have another Turo in the deck. Well, all the same Turo because they put it back. So they will get the KO, at which point I send up Mimikyu, and they currently have no answer to Mimikyu. So, and then I think we just Fortune Sisters. What? Oh, they had the energy in hand. Okay, I was going to say, didn't think they had enough energy. Being very conservative with their energy. Probably the right play. Right, so they got 3 cards in hand, so I'm happy just to leave those 3 cards, and we can Misfortune Sisters and just see if anything we mill anything good. I mean, I don't even need to use Counter Catch currently, so it's fine. Ooh, Enhanced Hammer as well. Pidgeot, yeah, we'll get rid of an Ultra Ball. Oh, I should have read the stars first, or read the stars to see what they got. Boss, you can go to the bottom. What else have you got for me? Buddy-Buddy Poffin can also go to the bottom. I doubt they're going to bench Bidoof, though. Would have been nice to have the Flute now. We could have just put... We do have Arven. That doesn't help, though, because the Bidoof is in hand. So, yeah, maybe I need one Erica in the deck as well, because we could let them pick... You know, if we know what they're going to pick up and they don't discard it, we can obviously then just Erica it. So, yeah, I think you should add an Ericas to the list. It's just hard trying to fit everything in this deck because, you know, Snorlax is quite tight for space anyway. But we are now playing, you know, Rare Candy, and we're playing, what, 3 of these for the baby ones, 1 stage 1. So it's like, you know, 6 for the deck is dedicated to this Gothitelle line, really. Anyway, let's see what else they got. Let's go for another Read the Stars. Oh, Turo, you can go to the bottom. So I don't think that might be the same Turo, the other one. You can have your Unfair Stamp. They're both useless, really, aren't they? You can have Unfair Stamp. They both don't do anything in this matchup. I haven't used Forest Seal Stone. I'm just thinking, I'll just Arven for a Flute? No. Oh, I should have done. I could have put. I suppose Cleffa could draw him cards. I don't actually care about Unfair Stamp. You can have that. I'll just get rid of Rare Candy. Okay. That does mess me up though, because doesn't that shuffle? So that does mean the Turo might go to the top. So yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done the Fortune Sisters, because that does mean they might get. Okay, there goes my Bravery Charm. Bit annoying. I've lost my Cape and my Charm. So yeah, I don't play as many tools in this deck either, you know, compared to normal regular Snorlax, because again, just not enough room in the deck. Okay, what have you got for me? Turo again, go away. Right, what else have you got? A boss. Good. Wow, okay, that was perfect. We got rid of a boss and a Turo. Just buys us a bit more time. I think that's fine. We'll go for an Arven, why not? Don't want to use the Flute though yet, because we know Turo and Arven are at the bottom. I don't want to Flute and put them back on top. Oh, sorry, a boss and Turo. Yeah. Okay, good stuff. Right, we'll Flute first. Charmander. Oh, another boss. Okay, at least that shuffles that to the bottom. I don't know. I don't think I do want to put Charmander on though, because that does give them an out to Mimikyu. We'll just leave that. Right, what else have you got then? Read the stars. Oh, I should have Flute. Hang on. No, we can do this. Put this to the bottom. It's if I have another Flute or not. That means, because then we can force bench Rotom. I mean, we know we play Turo, but they can only pick up one of Lumineon or Rotom, right? So we can go like this. Yes, there you go. Now you've got 2 useless Pokemon on the bench. Alright, so let's go for another Read the Stars. Both dreadful, really. Oh, they do have Bidoof in hand, though, so I think we'll put the barrel to the bottom because we know they picked it up earlier. I could just counter catch the Rotom in now. Force them to waste. Actually, I don't think it matters. I'm not sure I want to keep drawing with. We'll do one more instant charge because we're gonna have to start putting cards back in the deck soon. Because we're getting, you know, close to decking ourselves out. Well, I suppose worst comes to worst, we have Iono, Lucian, if we fail our Cylenes or whatnot anyway. So, but yeah, that was really nice, really cool play to be able to like see what card was next and then use the flute to put it down on the field. Right, let's go for another Read the Stars. Cleffa or Pidgeot? Well, that draws the more cards. I don't know. We're going to do it twice anyway, so we can always put Pidgeot down to the bottom. Charizard. I mean, you can have another Charizard because you don't have a Charmander, so I think that's fine. Anything else you want to do here? Probably not. So, like, when they start getting, like, Turo up, we could even Penny into Shiyu and, like, put it to the top and start and mill it. And then we can like switch out of we could do that. I think I'm just going to pass. But yeah, we can start milling. I mean, it's a bit early to mill, 24 cards left, but Charizard can't knock us out. So, you know, they've got no damage modifiers. Unless they play... No, we know they're playing Stamp, aren't they? So they're not playing... put the Poffin to the bottom, because I don't want them getting away around Mimikyu. Yeah, they're not playing Max Belt. I was thinking they might play Max Belt. Although Max Belt doesn't KO Rotom anyway. Go back. Go back. Ultra Ball Pidgeot. Both not great for me. Maybe I should bring up Rotom now. Just to make them waste some resources. In switching out. I don't know. I feel like I'm doing this a bit early. I'm not being patient enough, but especially I don't. Whatever. We're going to start. We'll start milling. Why not? We'll get rid of the Pidgeot just so they don't get it set up. Oh, and we milled a boss. Lovely. I mean, we have a Penny in hand anyway, right? So that worst case scenario, if they Turo, I can just Penny up Shiyu and go back into Mimikyu. And now we can start looking at what their next cards are and trying to, you know, mill the good stuff, basically. So let's have a look. What do we got? Ooh, I would have just quite liked to mill both of them. Alright, the Rod can go to the bottom. Oh, again, that would have been a nice meal. I should have just went for the Jealousy Singe straight away then. Right, let's we need to start putting cards back in the deck really, because we're going to deck out. So we go double Fortune Sisters and the Penny. And let's go for Jealousy Singe. So we're getting rid of another boss. Charmeleon. That's not bad, because that's... Oh, it's only doing 50, so they don't even have the Charmeleon that KOs Mimikyu. But, yeah, that can stop them knocking us out. I wonder what they have in hand. I don't think I have Eri in the deck. I don't think we've seen one. I do think I only run one copy of Eri, even, because, again, just tight for space. But, yeah, we're in a good position here. Oh, there it is. Speak of the devil. Alright, let's see what you got. They have Iono, so worst comes to worst, they cannot Iova. They've got Arven, but they're not using it. So presumably that means then they have no switches. Otherwise they would have used it. They have energy as well. Why are they not attaching and retreating? They can attach, retreat, and hit me. That's bizarre. I'd rather get rid of your Poffin, because Manaphy's kind of useless. Oh yes, we'll get rid of a Rod. So we're going to get rid of a Rod and whatever this second mystery card is. So let's go for it. Jealousy Singe. Rod and Rare Candy, not bad. But yeah, they could attack. They could attach the energy in hand and retreat. A bit bizarre, unless they've just given up. I don't know. Strange. You know, looking at their hands, they could just get out of this lock. I mean, they wouldn't be KOing Shiyu, admittedly, but still, it'd be getting damage on the board, right? And stop me milling for a bit. Weird. I think they might have just quit. We might have just drove them to quit. This is the Snorlax effect. No, they are playing Arven. Okay, maybe they do have Switch then. I don't know why they haven't used it up until now. But that's fine. We can just penny up Shiyu and go into Mimikyu. Well, that's probably is their last rod, because we got rid of one. That was the one we saw earlier, which we fortunately didn't mill. So I don't know what they're going to put in here. Charmeleon probably, and well, they haven't really got any. They've only got 2 Pokemon. Put in a Pidgey. All right, they want to try and set up Pidgeot. But we've milled some rare candies. They've used all their rare candies, or we've milled some of them. So I don't even know if they can use Pidgeot unless they run the Pidgeotto. Oh, we've got Misfortune Sisters as well. Lovely. Okay, right. What do you got for me? We've already seen these cards, so put you at the bottom. What else have you got for me? Arven. I could mill an Arven, but then I can't use Fortune Sisters. We'll just go. We'll go for it. Oh, we had nothing. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. It shuffles them down to the bottom. I probably did that incorrectly, but whatever. Okay, let's go for another Jealousy Singe then. Oh, we get rid of a Pidgeot. I don't think they have Pidgeot in hand. That might be their only one. But yeah, I don't think they can get Pidgeot up and running. We got 4. They're down 4 rare candies. But like I said, they have the energy in hand. I just can't. It's so confusing why they're not retreating out of this. Nest Ball, Ultra Ball. Yeah, both kind of not that great for me, to be honest. Again, all right, okay. We're getting to the rubbish cards now. Let's use a Pal Pad to... Do we Cyllene for... How do we do this? Cyllene for Yell's Cheer or Pal Pad Yell's Cheer and then Cyllene? We'll go Pal Pad for Yell's Cheer and Eri. Then I'll Cyllene and try and get the Pal Pad back. Okay, yeah, and then we can get the Pal Pad back. No, we can't. Yes, we can. And then we go for another Jealousy Singe and get rid of 2 more cards. Get rid of another Arven. Alright. Yeah, I don't think they have an out. They're not doing enough damage anyway. They're not even doing enough damage to KO Shiyu with Charizard. But, you know, this is the problem with Charizard currently. But when that new set comes out with that Dusclops, just KO yourself and make Charizard even more powerful. It's kind of ridiculous. Alright, they do use the Iono. They're going to waste some time. That's fine. Ooh, okay. That's pretty nice. Eri, Misfortune Sisters, and double Pal Pad. Can't complain about that. But that does mean they lose their energy as well. They've just thrown their energy that was in their hand back into the deck. I mean, to be fair, they did open up with Luminion. They did open up with, like, the worst card playing against me, so they had a rough start. No, we want to mill your fire energy. I'm not going to do it again, because we just want to mill the fire energy. Let's have a look what's in your hand. Turo. And Kieran. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I do have some ways out then. Alright, let's go for Jealousy Singe. It might be their last energy. Well, I suppose we have Mimikyu still. Mimikyu just still wins, right? Just because they can't get around Mimikyu currently. There's a Turo. Yep, okay. That's fine, because they still... We can just penny into Mimikyu. Yeah, that's fine. We'll penny into Mimikyu. Get rid of that. Put that to the bottom. What else have they got? Charizard. They can have Charizard. We'll get rid of their ball cards just so they can't get an answer to Mimikyu, I guess. If they even have one left in the deck, that is. Right, we're not going to rebench them yet. We'll just go at that because we saw they had Kieran. Well, doesn't Kieran just switch their Pokemon? So it wouldn't do anything currently. But yeah, I think we're winning this one. This is an ideal matchup for us anyway. Even, you know, regular Snorlax beats this, but yeah, I do like this card. It's interesting, you know, just be able to control the game. It does require more setup and probably does make Snorlax a bit more brickier than normal, but hey, it's fun. It's fun. It's a fun, you know, it's fun to play on the ladder. Well, if you can call playing Snorlax control fun, I guess. But you know what I mean. It is cool having to be able to just like control what card the opponent gets next. All right, I don't know if we're going first or second. We're going first apparently. Okay, and we open up with the Blocky Boy, and they open up a red Zard, which is what I want to see. Exactly what happened to me the other day. So I know how bad it feels. And then we just pass. No Rotom, unfortunately, but we just pass. But yeah, this could be, it could be anything. We've been playing against Lost Box. We no idea what we're up against here. Energy Search. Oh my goodness. Okay. See, I'm at the bottom of the ladder. I'm in the Great League, I think. 700 odd. I haven't played it for a long time. So we are coming up against some strange decks today. I played against a Dragapult deck earlier that had like 15 energy. It was just ridiculous. And they won because I just couldn't. I couldn't stop them attacking because they had so much energy. All right, so some kind of Arc pile. Okay, interesting. It's not. Is this Arctina? Does that run Zard? I don't know. All right, but they pass anyway. They didn't get energy attachment to Arceus, which is good stuff. That's what we want to see. Right, accompanying flute. Oh, it's Charizard. It's Charizard and Arceus. All right, we won't be benching those. You can keep them. We'll go for a Lucian. I know, incredibly stupid considering we don't have Rotom, but if we can draw them to 3, and oh my god, that's the first heads I've hit on a Lucian. Right, let's see if we can get them tails. Okay, wow, that's a good Lucian. That's a very good Lucian. I got everything. I got good stuff. They got 3 cards. Lovely. Alright, let's go like that. And we can Rotom, and we can instant charge. The second Charizard player I played against who's opened up with the worst Pokemon possible. Like, the first one had Lumineon, this one's had Rad Charizard. But obviously Arceus is a bit worrying because they can search for any 2 cards that they want, but they got nothing in hand currently. So, okay, we're still not got the Goth set up yet. So I'm going to go Fortune Sisters now. I know it's early, but you know, we haven't got the Goth set up. They're playing Entei as well, okay. Getting rid of a rod though is pretty good. Get rid of 1 rod, and let's go for an instant charge. I haven't got a Charmander down yet. Alright, we can get the Goth going. We can Rare Candy, get Ultra Ball with Arven, and, you know, potentially start to, you know, trying to manipulate their deck and put whatever card we want to the bottom. Obviously Arceus does mean they can get around that. Ah, there's the Arven. Alright, so it's got to be, what, an Ultra Ball. They just grabbed 1 Poffin, so they have no tools. Why didn't they grab... If they had grabbed an Ultra Ball, they could have got Arc V-Star and then got a Poffin in something else. Or maybe they don't have the Arc V-Star in the deck. I don't know, but you have to go... You should go Arceus there, I think. Because then you can get a Poffin with Arceus and something else, but... Who knows? What do I know, hey? But anyway, they've also benched a Bidoof, which is lovely. It is wonderful. It doesn't get much better than that. Okay, let's go for a Arven. I want that, and I also I might take the cape for now. Probably the wrong play, but who knows. Right, there we go. We can cape up Mimikyu. That's probably the best play, just in case they have a Charmeleon. Right, let's go for Read the Stars. What have you got next? That can go to the bottom. I don't want to see Pidgeot. And then we can go for an instant charge. I mean, we don't know what they have in hand anyway. They might be, just be going Ultra Ball Arceus V-Star this turn. But I think that's the right play. In case they do have a Pidgey in hand or a way to get Pidgey. Alright, Tail on Fire to the Charmander, which makes sense because they need to have an answer to Mimikyu. Still not much going on here, but it's fine. The opponent has nothing going on in their hand either. Rare Candy to the bottom, please. Goodbye. And then we will go for another instant charge. And we get the flute. Nice. And another candy. We can't use it currently, but that's fine. Alright, there's the other Charmander. But yeah, this is just very unfortunate for them. But, alright, let's go for a flute. Let's see what you got. Oh, Arc V-Star was the next card, and now it's getting shuffled to the bottom. Lovely. Okay, let's go for Read the Stars. Let's see what else there is. Oh, damn. They must be running... Maybe this is the same Arc V-Star as earlier. So, Arc V-Star gets them what they want. Lumineon can get them Arc V-Star, but then they have to bench Lumineon. So, I would rather they bench Lumineon. And honestly, it doesn't matter too much. If they take a prize... You know, that's only one. We're only going down by one prize, so it's fine. They can have Lumineon. If they want to bench Lumineon against Snorlax, be my guest. Go for it. Go for it. But yeah, I think you need Ericas in the deck. Like I said this in the. I think I said this in the last game as well. You need like a copy of Ericas because we could take advantage of this right now. But I just couldn't find the room, and we had to draw the flute, like the card, the one after Lumineon. How annoying. Okay, what else have you got for me? Beeberl. I don't really want to give them either of them. Beeberl lets them draw more, but Rare Candy can get Zard going. They can have Bibarel. I'm fine with that. Hang on. We could get another one going. We could potentially stop this anyway. Should have got the Thingy-mabob for a Silstone, but there we go. Okay, so we can go double. So we can put that to the bottom as well. Let's have a look what their other card is next to. Read the Stars. Again, what else have you got for me? Pidgey. Yeah, I'd rather Pidgey to the bottom. Don't want them getting their Pidgeot engine set up. If we flute this, we can just stop them having the... do I really want Bidoof? Double Bidoof stops them playing Lumineon. But then again, yeah, I'm fine with that because both of these are good trap targets. You can have that one. Because currently we have no way of forcing Lumineon onto the field anyway. And plus now this stops them using Lumineon to find a supporter if they did want to use it. So that was probably the right play. In absence of Erica's invitation, I think that's the right play. So there we go. Right, not much else going on here. Let's see what your next cards are, buddy. Get rid of the Ultra Ball. Don't want to give you Arceus or a way out of your current situation. What else have you got? Yeah, you can have Counter Catcher. That's fine. Take the Counter Catcher. I'm fine with that. You know what? I could start milling soon. If I get a penny, I might just start milling. Because they can't knock me out anyway. I mean, they could... if they accelerate 3 to Arc V-Star, they could. But if I penny up this with the Bravery Charm... Oh, do I even have my Shiyu though? That's a good point. Let's have a look. We do have it, but I don't have any more Nest Balls, but we could find it next turn. I'm going to have to start putting stuff back in the deck though. Actually, I don't even know if I have Cyllene either. Oh, I didn't use my ability. Yeah, we might only have Pal Pad and Team Yell's Cheer. I mean, we have Ionos, so we can... You know, we won't be running out of cards, but... Oh, Fortune Sisters. Alright, let's see what they got. What have you got? Pidgeot, goodbye. Oh, I could have milled the Pidgeot, actually. Rather than putting it to the bottom. Iono. We could mill Iono. That might be the play. Right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to penny up you, promote you, use the Forest Silstone to grab you, bench you, attach, switch. I could have been milling long ago, but we're going to just start milling. Just puts a bit of pressure on, and we'll go for a Jealousy Singe. Get rid of 2 supporters, lovely. I can't believe, you know, they've got Arceus, Beeberl. Oh, actually, Pidgeot doesn't matter now, does it, currently? Yeah, Pidgeot makes no difference because they can't they have that bench space. But yeah, they've got Arceus in the deck and Barrel, but they still can't get set up. I mean, to be fair, we got set up before them, and we are doing what the deck is supposed to do. So okay, they're still not doing anything. They just attach return. Let's have a look what their cards are at the top. Pidgeotto, input that to the bottom. So yeah, I'm going to Fortune Sisters the Rare Candy, and then we can mill afterwards. That would have been nice just to double mill that, really. But we might hit something else of the Fortune Sisters as well as the candy. No, just the candy. Okay, that's fine. We get rid of one candy. I'm going to have to start putting stuff back in the deck, though. I don't think we have Cyllene either, which is worrying. Any sport? Shuffle in any free combination of sport except for Tinio's Cheer. So that won't get Pal Pad back. Ugh, okay. Might have to rely on my Ionos then to just see me through this game. Yeah, we definitely need to mill. Like, just keep milling. Because we're going to run out of cards soon. Okay, nothing from them again. Right, let's see what we get. Another penny. Let's go for a Read the Stars. Or I would have liked to mill both of them, but we can mill the Arc V-Star. That's fine. I'm not even going to look at the other card because we want to... Oh no, no, I will, just in case it's bad, and then we can potentially mill something better. That would be nice to get rid of that as well. Alright, let's get rid of your Arc and see what else you got. And a Pidgeotto. Oh yeah, Pidgeotto's dead. They don't have bench space. They still got nothing. God, this poor red Zard's been trapped here all game. Right, let's have a look what's in your hand. I'm going to go for an Eri. What are you holding in this hand? Oh, we're holding a Switch. What? And a Rod. Yeah, definitely getting rid of those two. They don't have Rare Candy. They have got a boss, though. But I suppose they have no attacker currently. They don't have a way of attacking. Okay. Read the Stars. I will get rid of your energy. Charmander makes no difference because there's no bench space. Let's read the Stars again. Oh, I would like to get rid of Iono, but I suppose putting it to the bottom of the deck isn't a bad thing. Well, it was better to mill it. Oh, get rid of another Charizard, but it doesn't really matter. We just need to get rid of the rare candies. Nothing again. We are going to have to play Iono, though, pretty soon. Well, either this turn or next turn. Double candy. Alright, Jealousy Singe, then Iono next turn. Oh, that would have been it. That would have probably been game. Because if we just Jealousy Singe, I could have got rid of 4 rare candies. We do get Misfortune Sisters. Okay. These are both make no difference to me because they can't use them. I can't use Misfortune Sisters. Oh, that was close. It's a good thing I realised that. I was thinking, I was so close to using Misfortune Sisters. But no, we can't use Misfortune Sisters. We have to Iono. Unless I Pal Pad. No, we're Iono. Because then we can save the Pal Pads for if we run out of Ionos. Because they currently, yeah, they have more cards than us. But let's hope I haven't just, you know, given them an amazing hand. There's a Charmeleon, okay. Energy. Yeah, this is rough that we prized off Cyllene. That means they can get Arc V-Star if there's another one in the deck. I had no choice, I had to Iono. Charizard, okay. Do they have candy or is that just for next turn? But they still might not have a way of getting this Radiant Charizard out of the deck, because I haven't actually seen any switches, and we've been looking for the deck quite a lot. Or Turos. Ooh, goodbye, boss. Oh no, I should have milled the boss. I should have kept the boss. That was a... yeah, okay. It's fine, it's fine. It's both terrible. I don't really care for milling either of them. Okay, we'll just go for a Jealousy Singe. Yeah, not really great mills. I should have milled the boss. Yeah, that was silly. I could Fortune Sisters next turn, force them to shuffle, and then go try and get the boss There's definitely... I don't think they have 3 to attach. They have none. Is that it? Is that all their energy? We might just win them because they can't get Red Zard out. Okay. Right, they're still playing the game, so either they just don't want to quit or they do have an out. We'll see. Okay, we're milling the Switch. We are milling the Switch. We're going to Fortune Sisters the Switch. Oh, what a Fortune Sisters. Switch and Rare Candy. Okay, let's see what else is at the top then. Charizard or Arven? I'll get rid of Arven just in case they do have a way out of this. I doubt it because we've got rid of their Switch. But there we go. 8 cards left. Yeah, just been in total control this entire game. But, I mean, it's a rough matchup for Charizard anyway. And they did open up with Radzard, which, you know, it hurts. It's painful. It hurts. Okay, what have you got for me? Honestly, we can probably just keep milling at this point. I don't think we really need to see their top cards. I don't think they're getting out of this. But we do want to mill that boss. But this might get them closer to boss. There's the boss gone. But even if they had boss, they couldn't retreat Charizard anyway. But yeah, we just go for a double mill now. And we won. They didn't take 1 prize. Ouch. I suppose that they only played... It looks like their list only plays 1 Switch. And if they open up a Radzard, what can you do? I haven't seen a Turo unless the Turo is prized. So, yeah, no... Oh, they do play 2. Oh, we got rid of 2 Switches. Okay, wow. Well, we've just been lucky. And we got rid of all their candies, yeah. 2 more Chi-Yus and we win. But yeah, I could have milled a lot earlier in the game whilst Radzard was stuck in the active, really. I could have milled a lot earlier. But we got there in the end. Despite prizing our Cyllene, we got there in the end. And I think they might have just quit now. I'm surprised they lasted this long, if I'm honest. I would have probably, myself, I would have quit a long time ago if I were in their position. Right, here we go. Right, we're not going to bother reading the stars. We're just double jealously singed for the win. But yeah, not letting them get their Pidgeot engine set up as well was quite nice. And they couldn't find Arc V-Star. I guess they only play a 1-1 Arc line then, or they prized the other Arc. Maybe they do only play 1-1 Arc lines. We got rid of that and they just couldn't get set up. Come on. Come on, let's get this over with. But there you go, Gothitelle, however you pronounce it, gets another win against Zard. And Jealousy Singe for game. What was the last card? It was a Poffin. We get the win. So I'm going to end the match up there. I mean, you know that Snorlax still is good against Charizard anyway, so I don't know if, you know, playing this card necessarily makes the deck any better. In fact, it probably makes it less consistent because you have to, you know, have you know, more Rare Candy in the deck and just less room for more cards that make Snorlax consistent. But I just wanted to try and find a way to use this ability because it's a really cool ability, and you know, like, it just feels when you do get it set up, you just feel very powerful being able to control, you know, your opponent's cards and then being able to discard what you want. And yeah, it's cool. It's a cool way of playing Snorlax. I think that Snorlax stall is just, you know, as is often the way with my videos when I'm making, you know, these kind of weird meme kind of off-brand, off-meta decks. You know, they always normally end up worse than the actual deck itself. But if you're bored of Snorlax and you want to try, you know, another way of playing it, I would suggest, you know, giving this deck a try because it's quite fun. But anyway, that's all for today. Thank you all for watching and thank you for getting me to 200 subscribers. I really do appreciate it, and I shall see you all very soon. Take care. Goodbye.